Hi, I'm Fathom DJ. DJ, curator, music director, social media marketer, business owner. I have to have a conversation with my comrades who are DJs, bands, influencers. If you don't see yourself as any of those things, but you provide the service of talent for venues, for influencers, for event promoters, for curators, if you see yourself as any of those talents that are going to be marketed and promoted in venues that are public, we won't talk about the private events, public venues, you are now in a very interesting place. DJs particularly, we have an oversaturated market of people who think they can DJ based on technology. Now, if you've been in the game well over 10 years, then you well know, regardless to what technology is going to do, you have to have an ear and a talent in your body away from this technology. If you know that you are talented and you have been booked consistently, then we don't have to talk about talent. We have to talk about marketability, and your resources to market and promote yourself. Now, if someone is handing you assets, video, flyers, hard copy, or electronic, to give to your people, as soon as you become booked, you need to go to market. And I'm going to tell you why. Recently, I curated a lineup for a brand and a restaurant. And I'm not going to give you the name. You'll find it if you want, if you care. Brought that to market. I know what I do. I know that as soon as I get the opportunity, if it is public, then I'm curating. I don't care if it's one-off. As soon as I get the booking, if it's a store, if it is a hotel, if it is a venue, restaurant, bar, whatever, I have, regardless of whether they send me a flyer or not, I have already come to the conclusion that I'm going to have to tell somebody that I am doing this, because the algorithms don't necessarily work like they used to, where you post a flyer and all of a sudden everybody sees it. It's like a morphine drip. Is super slow now. You have the obligation to start your social media campaign for the booking. I curated a DJ lineup. I curated the graphic design. I curated the event for a concept, for a restaurant. I hand the assets to all of the talent. As soon as you get it, go to market. Don't deliberate. I want these people to come to this event that I'm doing first, and then I'll start marketing your thing. Put it out as soon as you get it, because everybody's seeing this information in the algorithms differently. If you wait, you might lose the booking. Especially if it's a night. Like if I curate a night or an event series, when it's 1, 2, 3, 4, Fridays, Thursday after works in a row. Even if it's a monthly sometimes, and things happen. Things get canceled, stuff happens. But if you see that your group has already gone to market and started to shoot out the presents for those events, then you go to market immediately. If your name is not the only name on the flyer that you've been given, market it regardless. I know your ego is caught up in being the only one. You're the talent that matters. My night is the talent that matters. The only night that people need to come and support me is on my night. But guess what? You may not get to your night. Your group may be lacking opportunities in sound, because you might be loyal to one sound, like your sound might be hip hop. If it's 90s hip hop, if it's old school hip hop, if it's like decade wise, if it's 70s, 80s, 90s hip hop, whatever it is, if it's bossa nova, if it's jazz, if it's breaks, or if it's amapiano, if your sound needs a group effort and your name is only on one of the dates, market that shit anyway. Because these venue owners are not going to allow for you to come in and simply get paid. It's a wrap. You can't just show up and be like, okay, I brought my, like, all of the things that I've learned over the course of my tenure as a DJ, working with these owners from a promoter standpoint, all of the things that I've learned, it's changed. You may not get to come into a space that has everything in terms of sound. Some of these spaces don't even have speakers anymore. You got to bring your own controller. You don't have CDJs. You don't have the Pioneer. Like, you can do all of that stuff when you're being booked for massive festivals and shows. If you're trying to do this on a regular basis, then you're going to either have to find somebody to supply you with your sound needs, or you're going to have to buy it yourself. In addition to that, you have to create a campaign for yourself. If you don't have any bookings at all and you're looking to get bookings, you can't just be off the radar. You don't have an agent. You don't have a manager. Agents and managers are two different things. Managers will manage the work that you get. An agent will get you the work that you require. People yelling, I need a manager. No, you need an agent. An agent gets you business. A manager manages the business and the money that you get from the agent. But what you need to do for yourself, if you don't have those things, like me, you need to understand social media marketing. You need to understand business. You might need a coach. You might need a mentor. You need to be a mentee. I need to be a mentee. I'm a mentee. I watch other people. I watch financial folks. I watch entertainment people at large. I watch a lot of people outside of the DJ community. You get one shot. This past January, like last month, I got one shot. And why did I depend on myself to be the first one for the shot? Several reasons. I'm going to explain. One, I needed to go into the venue and check out the space. Two, I needed to make sure that the sound was up to par. Three, I needed to make sure that this dude was of his word in terms of paying. Four, I needed to make sure that my group and my associates at least had a product in the food and the service program so that I could bring or feel comfortable inviting people in the space. So I line up these DJs, and the first DJ that came behind me, no problem. Got the flyer, saw the names on the flyer, started promoting. A DJ who wasn't even booked yet came in and started telling people, to the point that I got interviewed. And that interview and the marketing and the promoting for that interview went to a local radio station and was aired with all the rest of the content. It was a great initiative for a concept for a Friday night, Friday evening, happy hour. Mind you, some folks in Chicago ain't even going out. Still, people still saying, I'm outside today. It's a lot of people who still aren't going out. And if they going out, they're going straight to work and coming straight home. So we have to convince a whole group of people to like the food, to like the space, to like the decor, to like the service, to like the sound. If the sound is the sound, we ain't even gonna talk about it. To buy tickets. You don't have the luxury, and some of y'all think y'all do have the luxury. You do. You think you got the luxury because you have a job that is non-related, so you can just poo-poo. But if you say you love DJing, if you say you love entertainment, if you say you love singing, rapping, poetry, art in the physical space, some people are now booked to paint at these parties and events, then you gotta act like you're a part of this team, even if they don't say team. You gotta act like, oh, I got this opportunity, I'm excited, let me pick up my phone and start telling people. You can't be lackadaisical, because you're not gonna be given a second time. Lucky for me, I don't have that problem. I'm not given that luxury to move slowly about my doings. Sometimes, my graphic design, sometimes my texts are grammatically incorrect because I'm so used to trying to get the information out really quickly so we can get to market and start drawing interest. It's gonna get long, Father God. But what I'm saying to you is, if you love what you say you love, if somebody is creating a budget to retain your services, because entertainment is a service. It's a service. Entertainment is a business. If you're interested in offering your music service for business, you have to either do it yourself or hire somebody to manage your marketing and advertising efforts. Just like the space that you're going to go to, just like the venue associates, servers, mixologists. If the venue closes, it's going to get long. It's 12 minutes already. All I'm saying is, it's a lot of spaces closing. There are a lot of people that are being hired to try to save some of these spaces. If you don't have a marketing and promotions campaign of your own that you're ready to go to your audiences with, then you need to sit at Canva, or you can contact me and I can give you resources, or you can go to YouTube and you got to go somewhere to try to figure out how to market, because you don't have the leisure. This entertainment concept, these marketing endeavors are streams of income. I don't care if you make $50 to $75 a month off of it. I don't care if you make $1,000, whatever your tier is, it adds to your pay, your collective streams of income. I'm leaving because some of y'all, I've been obsessing about Twitch, because Twitch sends me a stream every month, not a stream in Twitch, but a stream in finances that recoups a little bit of the cost that I have put out in investing in time, graphic design, cameras all over the damn place, sound cards, wires, microphones. It recoups my investment in streaming. I don't get to recoup that investment if I don't promote it, if I don't show up on time, if I don't have quality, at least quality gear to execute. I don't get to recoup my cost. I don't know if it's a new day for you. I don't know if it's a new day if you've been consistent. It's similar, but if you have been sitting on your hands and getting bookings and not having to apply yourself to promoting or telling anybody, text messaging, emails. MailChimp costs $28 a month. I have a mailing list that I'm shooting out slowly again. I stopped because I was all on the internet, all on these platforms. I have a mailing list that I shoot out. I don't even know if that justifies the cost of using it. But I have to keep it because I have a mailing list that I need to shoot out signals to people who don't go to social media, who aren't checking their text messaging, who may not be following me. I have to reach people however I can. I'm asking my music community. Some of you have gotten direct inquiries from me about your talent and the potential of booking you. Even if you haven't, if you sitting on your hands and you say you love this music and you love what you do, I'm not saying you got to march up and down the internet all day and all night because that's a distraction. But if you don't put some effort and some energy into promoting the things that you say you love, they will not grow. They will not prosper. You will not recoup on the investment in any capacity. And they will leave you. That's a 16-minute video, Father God. I'm Fathom DJ. I'm here in Chicago. I'm flying back and forth from Atlanta to Chicago still. I'm grateful for my associations and grateful for my opportunities, and I intend to continue that. If I can book talent lineups, I would love to, but if I have to encourage and inspire my people to get it together because these opportunities are few and far between, especially if you're a DJ. If you can't sing, people are going to know that you can't sing and they're not going to book you. This DJ game, if you could push play, you can get gigs. You're not allotted the time to take your time to market and promote it. Take care.